Lord of the Rings director Peter Jackson has admitted to blacklisting 2 Hollywood actresses from the trilogy on the advice of now disgraced Hollywood executive Harvey Weinstein's production company Miramax. Now, he says he's starting to realize that was likely to be part of a smear campaign. Jackson has revealed he showed interest in hiring Mira Sorvino and Ashley Judd to work on the Lord of the Rings films while pitching to Miramax in the late 1990s, but was advised to avoid working with them. While the film ended up going to New Line Cinema, he told New Zealand news website Stuff that Miramax said they were a nightmare to work with, affecting his decision to not consider them for his Lord of the Rings films, which were released from 2001. I recall Miramax telling us they were a nightmare to work with and we should avoid them at all costs, Jackson said. This was probably in 1998. At the time, we had no reason to question what these guys were telling us. I now suspect we were fed false information about both of these talented women, and as a direct result their names were removed from our casting list. Mira Sorvino admitted she burst out crying when she saw the article, saying it was confirmation Weinstein had derailed her career. She took to Twitter and wrote, "Just seeing this after I awoke, I burst out crying. There it is, confirmation that Harvey Weinstein derailed my career, something I suspected but was unsure. Thank you Peter Jackson for being honest. I am just heartsick." Ashley Judd also responded on Twitter and recalled having detailed talks with Peter Jackson about the Lord of the Rings film before abruptly never hearing from him again. "Peter and Fran had me in, showed me all the creative, the boards, costumes, everything. They asked which if the 2 roles I preferred, and then I abruptly never heard from them again. I appreciate the truth coming out. Thank you, Peter." He has denied the claims he blacklisted them from the film and other projects. He has also denied accusations of sexual harassment by more than 50 women, including Judd and Sorvino. A spokesperson for Weinstein said Miramax and Weinstein had had no input into the casting whatsoever, which was handled by New Line. The statement said Judd was subsequently cast by Weinstein in 2 other movies, Frida and Crossing Over. It also went on to add Sorvino had contacted Weinstein earlier this year to ask if her husband, actor Christopher Backus, could be cast in the television series 6 that he was producing, and he went on to cast him. In a following statement, Jackson said aspects of Harvey's denial were insincere. He is basically saying that this blacklisting could be true because New Line cast the movie. That's a deflection from the truth, Jackson wrote. In the statement, on behalf of himself and producer Fran Walsh, Jackson said they had both expressed enthusiasm for Judd and Sorvino. "We were immediately told by Miramax to steer clear of them, because they claim to have had bad experiences with these particular actresses in the past," Jackson wrote. "We have no direct evidence linking Ashley and Myra's allegations to our Lord of the Rings casting conversations of 20 years ago, but we stand by what we were told by Miramax when we raised both of their names, and we are recounting it accurately."